Hello everyone, I want to upload this video, kind of like foundational understandings of these processes. So, just a personal experience. When I decided, where did my video go? When I decided, hold on a second. So when I decided to start using lawful money, it hasn't been that long, but when I made the decision of using lawful money versus legal tender, legal money, that's when things started changing for me. The things that I was doing to start, working and all that, just because I personally believe about energy, and when you align your energy with that understanding of that decision, things start changing for me. And so I know this is not for everybody, but I was in a position where I could do it. So not because I have tons of money, but because I'm in a living situation where I have like no rental, no house payment, things like that. And so I decided to start using lawful money, and I made that decision no matter what. No matter if I had just nothing in the bank, I closed my accounts. And of course, when you work with lawful money and then when you work with the treasury, you do need somewhere to put the check that you're gonna get, or all these processes, right? So it's not like 100%. It's not like I'm never gonna have a bank account or anything like that. But the beginning, the pillars and the foundation of this whole thing is when you decide. I'm in some groups that we made the decision not to use um, legal tender, legal money, uh, so it's hard at the beginning because whereas you're not used to not using the Federal Reserve notes, those dollars that you have in your pocket. It's like how this is the sentiment is with a lot of people that I'm around with. It's just that when you have this money, this Federal Reserve notes, it doesn't seem like your paycheck, and for an example, your paycheck, you get paid and then you pay your bills and it's gone. And I always wonder, and I tell my children, how come that happens? Why that happens? It's like, it's here in your hands, and then the next day, because you pay your bills, you pay all the stuff, you have nothing. And then you connect the dots, right? But when you receive something as lawful money, it lasts for a long time. Believe me, it's just like, you can only. It's like how can that be possible? That they give this whatever amount of money um, lasts so long, and then you start, kind of putting the pieces together in this puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to play this video. I think it's not a little less than 2 minutes, and I'm going to show you, a little bit. This is from YouTube. I don't know who uploaded it, but it's nice to have this kind of video. Okay, so I'm just gonna play it and see. We can maybe pause it and explain it or say something about it. Okay, let's stop right here. Lawful money is any form of currency by the United States Treasury and not the Federal Reserve System. gold and silver coins, treasury notes, and treasury bonds. Lawful money stands in contrast to the fiat money in which the government assigns value, although it has no intrinsic value of its own and is not backed by reserves. Fiat money includes legal tenders such as paper money, checks, drafts, and banknotes. I missed the other one, but I hope you guys are ready real fast. Oddly enough, the dollar bills that you carry around is not considered lawful money. The notation on the bottom of the US dollar bill reads legal tender for all debts, public and private, and it's issued by the United States US Federal Reserve, not the US Treasury. Legal tender can be exchanged for an equivalent amount of lawful money, but macro effects such as inflation can change the value of fiat money. Lawful money, let's go back a little bit. Lawful money is said to be in the most direct form of ownership, but for purposes of practicality, it has little use in direct transactions between parties. That's partially true, but not really. Okay, so that's the short video. And I want to, there's other ways that you can do, you can have lawful money. Like a lot of people are doing is whenever you get your paycheck, of course, never do direct deposit or anything like that. Have your paper money, and you can always endorse that check. Well, you have to kind of go around, because they use that check, and a lot of us know what happens with that check when you deposit it. But you can write closed check on the front and in the back. That's one way. But you want to kind of just, with this process, you want to kind of just let it be. Okay. So you can endorse it in the back that you want lawful money back. And the bank really sometimes don't know what that is, but if you do the research and everything, then you go inside the bank, you explain to them what that is, they are required to give you lawful money. Another way of, let's see if I have, another way to do it is to buy with the money you have, you buy money orders from the post office, and that would become, because money orders from the post office are backed by gold, so that would be lawful money. And of course, if you do the processes that I'm talking about, you will get a check from the IRS, in the treasury, and that it is considered lawful money. And once you decide and make a decision to start using lawful money, these processes starts working. The universe starts, God starts kind of working on your side if you have a good heart. If you have, you know, if you're in the right place, So so that's when my process starts working, when I decided to connect with that energy and just take a decision not to use banks anymore, and I to use I of course you do need banks, but there's way about it that you can utilize the banks. um, you use Fidelity, uh, you use other private banks and stuff like that. uh, completely 100% I'm not, but then you start learning, and I'm sure I am going to learn more and more about this topic. So if anybody has any comment, anything, maybe I need to learn it, or I need to just maybe I don't know, what I said doesn't resonate with you, and you have a question, how can I do it? Like a lot of people ask me, how can you live without money? I say, no, it's not living without money. It's what kind of money, or what kind of um, income, not income, because we don't do we don't make income, but lawful money. So I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, and I'm not going like saying about more about this topic. But like I said at the beginning, when I first decided to use lawful money, that this is when this process started working, and I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting to say the least. So when I talk to people or stuff, I give my experience. I stopped using, fiat money and all that. So it's a process, and it's something that to think about. All right, I'm just gonna leave it here. Kind of just dab into this topic. Please leave in a comment, subscribe, and follow me and all that, so we can learn together. And write, in my email. You can write, shoot me an email, and please be specific, because I've received a lot of emails, and they're just kind of a lot of things, but I can't really respond to a lot of questions, just kind of one at a time. You can send me several emails with one topic, how to discharge, how do I do this, or something that I know about it. I don't know everything. So just be specific when you write to me, and then we can help you. I can help you out, whatever I can. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.